Welcome, people. You're here with Adrienne, and we're going to have a Temu time today. I've actually had this little Temu bag for a while, and I'm forgetting what's in it. So I definitely want to show it to you because I know that there's jewelry items in here for sure, little tiny things. So there are Temu, 1, 2, maybe 3 times Temu. We're going to find out together. Let's go ahead and we'll just kind of look at the outfit of the day. Now, this is one of my very, very, very favorite Temu wigs. And if I could get my hair cut like this in life, I would. I just sort of like the punk rocker day look. It's just fun. It's my colors, absolutely. A little bit dark and with the white. I just super enjoy this wig from Temu. The little sweatshirts from Temu, I've shown, I think I have 3 or 4 of these in colors, right? And so when I say they're short, they're just above the waistline, just above the waistline. And what I like about this then is like my t-shirt design is framed within this border of shirt. Well, here we are, mid-low 60s, a little bit gray, some sun once in a while, and a little bit of breeze. So I'm still feeling cool, and that's not unusual for May in Oregon. The t-shirt is mine. I always tell you when I've had something, I always call everything is in the neighborhood of 10 to 20 years of my t-shirts. And this one reminds me of an artist that I really like, Roy Lichtenstein. It's just a look of his type of artwork, which would be to do like a cartoon imaging with a blurb of what the person is saying. In this case, it happens to be a skeleton. And they're saying, "I don't care. I'd rather sink than call Brad for help." Okay, so apparently she's swirling around in the water ready to drown. And that is the idea within these cartoon type of artworks, which are very, very expensive paintings, that they have drama in the blurbs, just like you would in a cartoon. So that's kind of fun for today. I had paired it, and you can see that it's basically some blues and blacks and grays. Ah, that works. That works. This works with it. Well, how about these fabulous leopard print in the gray, white, and black situation of print? So I put that together with this top. Let's see, get you a look. Okay, so we've got animal print, paintings, sweatshirts. Wow. I have a long sleeve t-shirt turtleneck on underneath this because it was way too cold just to have a t-shirt on today. I'm going to go ahead, and while we're filming, I was even trying to do that cool look where you roll up the sleeve, but partially I look like Big Bang Theory. But I will always have turtlenecks in my wardrobe. They're soft and comfortable, and then fit nicely under a t-shirt and give me the warmth that I need while still being able to showcase my t-shirts. You bet. Okay, so did you tell me you're doing all right? Because, I do hope you all are doing well and enjoying life, that you had a good weekend, if you have weekends off, all that kind of stuff. Well, I've been up and busy this morning already. I was in the kitchen cleaning up, and I was cutting up a white onion, some of the cucumber, and a can of beets, putting them all into a bowl with some delicious salad dressing on it to marinate, and that's like a big bowl of salad for me later. I'm looking forward to that. Do y'all like beets? I loved beets ever since I was a little kid. I always tell you, they used to call me olive oil because I was so skinny as a child. But they also called me wimpy because I loved a hamburger. And as a Catholic child, having my first Holy Communion, you don't get to have breakfast before you go to church and have your first Holy Communion. And my big treat after that was to go to White Castle. That's a hamburger East Coast chain, the White Castle burgers. And I got to have White Castle hamburgers for my brunch. So I've been eating hamburgers as a mainstay, my #1 favorite food, since at least 8 years old. Ooh, at least there is a continuous favorite food of all time, and my favorite burger is from McDonald's still. All right. I hope you had fun childhood food if you were in the mood for that. Do you consider French fries a childhood food? Ooh. Yes, it was believed for the longest time that I would survive strictly on the McDonald's drive-thru. Well, we got a lot in here to show. So I am going to start right away without trying to shake you up too much here. And, all right, bag #1. Okay, let's see now. Well, this will be really embarrassing if I don't have prices on many of these. Oh, okay, I just couldn't even see my own writing. This was, at the time, $1.38. So everything in this bag, for sure, was purchased before the tariffs. And what it is, oh, for your phone, to put on your phone case, it's a pop socket. So you pull that out, that's the good pop socket. They even give you this 3M sticky, double sticky, and it's a Lucky Cat pop socket. I have a new yellow, I hope to get, I think it's on my farmland game. I have a yellow silicone phone cover, and this would look so precious. Here we have her. My eyes have been extra funky these last couple of days, so I can't tell at times whether it's just my cloudy eyes versus how shadowy or whatever I'm showing something. But yes, we have Lucky Cat, and Lucky Cat is a phone pop socket, and I had gotten her for $1.38. Better put those two pieces back together and there. I'm on that home stretch to win farmland, so maybe we'll see the yellow phone goodie soon. Well, soon rather than late. All right, now this pen, I paid $1.54 at the time, and all right, these are the ones that can unpeel from the back. And you know how much I enjoy my pins. I can wear them on hats. I can wear them multiples to embellish an outfit beautifully. And aside from loving pins, oh, I love the color yellow, and I enjoy bananas. So how about a banana pin? Yes, there's a lovely, lovely banana pin. So you have rhinestones for the banana itself. You have the body of the banana and some of the peels coming down. All right, so it's like the banana's peeled. Okay, that is adorable. Groovy, groovy, groovy. A banana. This is going to go with many, many of my yellow outfits. Looking forward to having that in the collection. All right, what's this? Oh, these are earrings. Oh my gosh, almighty. I paid $1.87 for these. at the time. They didn't come on a card. And my goodness, people, they're actually a clip. Look at that, they're a clip. All right. And they came with little rubber backs, which was thoughtful, I'm sure. I'll throw this over there. I'm going to throw the package away. And let's see. Well, I think I'm doing better off to hold it like this. Try and give you, all right. So it almost looks like it could be fruits or veg type of situation, because the green sort of looks like it could be leaves, and the red could be some kind of fruit. The yellow could be a fruit, or we could just look at them as wonderful abstract shapes. I think that the green jewel at the top with the gold surrounding it, and as I say, that's a clip-on for the ear, that is definitely what we would call an Adrian earring. All right. Oh yeah, you're all going, oh yeah, it is, it's moving. It's an Adrian earring, it has movement. All right. Hand goes in. Oh, we have a ring in this bag. I paid only 88 cents for this ring. Oh, and I didn't bring over my ring goodies to show you the rings on. It's over on the table to my right-hand side. So this has baguettes down the sides. Baguettes down the side. And it's a big teardrop shape. Apparently this is a 9, which would be for this finger. Oh, that's pretty nice looking. Yeah. That's nice looking on. She's pretty. Are we catching the light? Yeah, we're catching the light some. But because I say a big teardrop diamond, and I'm just pretending I know, and I'm calling those slices on the side baguettes. Not bad for under $1, people, huh? And yes, in today's outfit, all of these rings are from Temu in my plastics. These were my gifts from my bestie, my sister, my sissy. And that is positively Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. I have your rings on this hand today, and these Temu rings I've purchased, and they're on this hand. Just collections that work with each other constantly. How beautiful. Oh, what's this? You can't even see it. They've got the goodie in front of it. Well, I bet this is going to be something pretty fantastic, people. I paid $3.62. And after being with me 2.5 years, you know that that's my higher end in jewelry. Thanks to Temu and all of its magnificent prices, I did score so much jewelry. Well, these are earrings. These are earrings, and they're bling. Let's see. Okay. All right, so you can see we have, this is the top, and the bottom is pretty well hooked together, although they show a little bit of movement. And it's a rose gold, that pinky color gold. I don't have much pink jewelry at all. I have 2 pink rings. And these very, very lightweight, pretty. And yeah. Okay, pierced ear. Those are very nice. And oh, they weigh nothing, absolutely nothing. So my high end, just think if they'd been diamonds, they would have been more than $3.62. Oh, I'm going to take this ring off because this bag showing us another ring. All right, this ring was $2.68. I believe by some of these prices, I was getting my jewelry just after the beginning of the year. Okay, did this one say what size it is? Curious because I won't know later. All right, this one is also supposed to be a size 9. All right, it's a little tighter than the other one, but it's still fitting the pointer finger. So it looks like multiple rings, but it's just one ring. You can kind of see raised and flat. Okay. I guess that's a little bit tighter than the other, but not scary tight. Let's see if we can be looking at some of it. Oh dear, Adrian. Oh dear. What can the matter be? Showing you a ring, not very flattering. Okay. So you can see like this piece. Well, bye-bye, ring. Ring went bye-bye. I'm going to put you on pause. And we're back. Seeing the ring. Okay, so you'll notice here that these look like they're larger and they're sticking up a little from the other rings. So it really, really does look like a stack of rings. That's quite lovely, quite lovely. Fantastic. Okay. And I'll put the other one on there. That's the first one that has the teardrop diamond. And like I said, the baguette's on the side. Lovely. Yes, I needed some new larger diamond ring accessories. Yes, I do. Ah, these are earrings. We made it through this bag. How fabulous. How fabulous. I'm so excited for this jewelry to wear. These earrings, I paid $2.44 for at the time. And they've got a lot going on. They are also a pierce, not a clip. And since they've been in the bag, they should have different movement and such, but they're a little bit acting tangly. They're acting a little tangly. I'm going to try and put this through there and see if that's what it was supposed to do. All right, people. Okay. So you have these two beaded rings, 2 circles with the beads. Then we have chains with black cylinder beads on the chain. We have the big teardrop in black. And up at the top, it's a beautiful floral. Look at that, it's a big gold flower. A big gold flower. Wow. And I thought I was seeing a bit of black in the flower, so I'm not just sure if it's black painted spots with the gold, but what a beautiful, beautiful pair of earrings. Oh, the drama, the drama, the drama, people. All right, let's see if I can hold them up onto here and get you a bit of a view this way. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm holding the little circle of black beads with my finger. You can see that back there. So there's the short circle, long circle, and then the danglies, and the main body is that beautiful large gold flower. Oh, those are nice, people. And I do like that gold flower is going to cover a lot of this very, very large lobe when I'm wearing them. Oh, they are really pretty. So 3 pairs of earrings, huh? 2 rings, a pin, and did I throw one other piece of jewelry in there when I was first starting to show it off? Maybe so. Okay, that's a terrific, terrific start of showing my jewelry and having it to put together with outfits going forward. Yay! Those are some pretty awesome earrings, I must say. Now, I do believe there might have been a bit of jewelry and or makeup in these. So that's empty. This looks like it's some kind of makeup. So I paid $1.36, and it is supposed to be a white M-U-G-E lean. M-U-G-E lean. You can see the white crayon tip. And this, of course, is to be able to do the inner corner of your eye. Just put it on the back here and we'll see if we see some white. Yeah. Okay. You can see. Shiny, shiny. No, you can't. Ah, all right. That's the white. Okay. All right. That is the white. Okie dokie. And what we would do is put it right in here and right in here to open up the eye. Just putting that nice white crayon in the corner. I, of course, can't see because I'm blind. Oh. Okay. All right. But it went on smooth, and it looks like it's going to stay on pretty nicely as well. All right, cool. You know, we need our white products to brighten our eyes, and that was $1.36. Okay. Got that. Oh no. What else? What else? I want to see. What's in this? What did I pay $1.21 for? Okay. This is a household item, as it were, but with the different cloud cutters. This one, okay, you can see that it is an abstract shape. It has a hole on the back that you could put a chain through, either have it on your keys or something like that. Okay. And yes, it took off, so it's time to pause again. Okay, so as I say, it's an abstract shape. There's a blade inside. You push the blade up with the button and hold it in position. But it's not a knife edge, it's more of a serrated edge. Okay, it's more of a little serrated edge. So this could be extra helpful in opening taped cardboard boxes. That's more like this one is really good for opening a box. And it weighs nothing. That serrated edge isn't like having a knife edge. See, I can do that and I'm not cut. If that was a fresh knife edge, I think I'd have cuts and pain and blood, but I don't. Okay, so this was a pretty cool new shape to have in these goodies. So you might check that out. I don't know why, but I'm thinking this might have been the only color. All right, so we have that. And speaking of makeup, I don't buy very much makeup. And this particular eyeshadow set appealed to me. I paid $2.61. And it's big eyeshadow palette. The big, so SFR color eyeshadow palette. And shall we take our new cutter? Oh, I put it in here. Let's get the new cutter, because we can do that. It's got a shrink wrap plastic on the sides there. So let's just go ahead and start that off with the cutter. Yes, and that helps get that off fastly. Come on, fastly. All right. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Okay. Oh, wow, it even has a mirror, people. It has a mirror, look at that. And look at the blue colors. Now, I could have used that today, definitely. Oh, yeah. This could have been used today. So you see there's some pretty heavy jewel flake sparkles. There's sparkly sparkles. Oh my gosh. That is such a wonderful collection of blue. Like I said, that could have been in today's collection of blue that I have on. And let's see, looks like they have some wonderful names for them as well. All right, doesn't say the names on the back. Eyeshadow palette. We have, oh my goodness, people, do I need a cherry blossom, coxcomb, daffodil, fragapani, gladiolus, carnation, antigone, bougainvillea, camilla, and anthurium. So, like I said, my pronunciation could be pretty bad, and I'm not sure that we would associate those names and think these colors. But again, I really was impressed with the variety of the blue and the textures. I'm going to be looking forward to this because blue is one of the main stains of my color selection in clothing. So, need something for everything, right? The blues, the greens, the red, the pinks, the oranges, the neutrals. Wow, I really do like that. So we have two eye makeup goodies that we just saw. All right, I think this is a repeat. This is a repeat. I had bought the, what they call the evil eye, or we'll just call it the eye. And I had bought this before, and I gave it to my grandson if he had wanted it. He usually doesn't, but sometimes I just like leave it and think, well, maybe I'll like it later. Because he'd been asking about the eye jewelry. So you can see it's a clear ring, and it has the eye painted all around. So what I have on is this eye that's set in the dome. And I think that the two of them together look pretty cool. I'll just line it up here. All right, see? I think they look cool together. And there should be 2 of these actually, because I wanted to do potentially either each hand having a set of the circle and the dome. Okay. Oh, this was the other makeup that I wanted to be able to show you for sure. You got. All right, yes. This is the other of the circle ring. The other one of those. Now, this I'd gotten free from Temu Circle. And it's a primer. So they're calling it I Prime. USHAS brand. Okay. Now, do I have it here? Get it where you potentially can read it. It's pink with a gold top. Adrian, people are like, Adrian, you've just got light on it. Let's go ahead and see what this prime color is for your eyes. Okay, it's a pale neutral, like a very light concealer. Although I'm finding that I do prefer a white primer, because placing my shadow on top of a white primer just pops the color, because that's just like having a painting and you've got your canvas out and the canvas is white and your colors bounce right off of that white. But that's okay. This can be a little bit of a flesh tone, because for one thing, what you want with a primer is it helps hold the shadow on. At least that's what I think. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Oh. All right. I showed you once before nose pads that were silicone for the glasses. Okay. This time I paid I might have paid $1.66 for these, and then they went down. I don't believe I'd gotten any kind of a rebate, but I definitely, what I found with the silicone ones, and these are just foam. These are foam. The silicone one fit on my right hand side just fine. Put it on, it stayed on and didn't bother my nose. Whereas the right hand side, it bothered my nose. So I'm just going to start with the left hand side and see what success we have. Okay. Oh, I don't feel it at all. And they are staying up very nicely. Not really moving. Okay, so perhaps they are doing their job, but I do have the wig on, and that kind of helps grab the arm of my eyeglass frames. But I think these are going to work out just fine, and you do get a lot because they're foam and they expect them to, you know, be grab and go a lot. You know, they're not going to last as long as the silicone ones, I would not believe. And that's just fine. But they're I don't even know it's there. Don't even know it's there. So if you have a situation where your glasses slide down your nose, oh, wait, I need a little bit of fluff here. So if your glasses stay up, that's more in the position for what the eye doctor had placed the correct positioning of where your eye to the lens should match up. And my glasses are always sliding down my nose. And these are supposed to help that from happening and keep them up in position so that, yes, I have clarity, better clarity. When they stay up in the position they're supposed to be in, I definitely have better clarity. All right, well, actually, I'll show you. I picked up 2 more of the bird cages. One was 89 cents, or were they both? Yeah, they both were only 89 cents. You may recall that recently I showed you a pair that were gold, and I thought they felt lighter, a little bit smaller and lighter than the colorful ones that I already have. Oh, Adrian. Oh, we have our serrated edge. Let's puncture with the serrated edge. So again, these are the somewhat the suede. They feel suede. Not fuzzy. Not fuzzy. Just smooth. Smooth. Very, very, very beautiful. And I do believe that I might have had one of each of these colors in the 5-pack that I had originally purchased, the 4 or 5-pack. And that way I was trying to match up so I would have twosies. And at 89 cents, fantastic. And again, they feel different. They're a little bit bigger. They feel sturdier. Whatever this silicone plastic is, it's a better product than what the gold ones were made out of. I hopefully then now have at least 4 to 5 color stories of 2 of each. So I can do the cages of matching color, because that's the thing that would make me happy. And I think I'm set up. I did tell you that I have seen the cages, the bun cage, bird cages on Local Warehouse. And yes, they are more expensive. And I mentioned they're worth it. I know I don't get out to other stores like you all may be at Penny's or Macy's, something of that. If you're at the mall, I don't know, is there still a thing called Claire's? Even if you were, in department stores. Oh, how about like Burlington Coat Factory? They always had a lot of accessories, but I don't go to those, so I don't know. But in my little stores that you know that I go to, including Target and Dollar Tree, I've never seen these kind of cages. So they're not overly expensive on the Local Warehouse with the $2.99 shipping. If you can get a set, even if it's $9 for 5, I swear, people, even if it's $9, which would be double of what it had been on Temu, and the shipping, to me, it would be worth it because I know how well they work and that I can't find them anywhere else. So if you're really, really interested, check it out on Local Warehouse and see if you can capture a very good deal. It might not be the cheapest deal, but it could be a very good deal for the number of pieces that you get along with the $2.99 shipping. Last, what I want to show you in this bag, for $1.72, a large Peel Goodie. And let's see if it is the design that I like. Okay, well, it'll be easy to get the pills out because it's large and shallow enough. What used to be the best part of pill case designs were that they were slightly curved at the front, slightly curved. So when you went to go get your pill, it's going to fall into that curved area and easier for you to grab and pull out. When they are short little pill ones, not long like this one, then it just can be a little more challenging at times to get a pill out. What can I tell you? I have 2 pill containers that have 4-week supply. And since I take pills day and night, I just have 2 rows of day, 2 rows of night when I set it all up. And that way, you know, it lasts longer. I'm putting 5 pills at a time, out 7. It adds up. So if I can get a whole bunch of them done at one time, done, out of the way, and I don't have to worry about it for at least 2 weeks, I have another setup so I could actually have a whole month of pills in my containers set up to go. The separate container that I have is one of the pills names that I take is called gabapentin, and I take 3 of those, and those I usually have in a separate pill container. And between that and the idea of daytime pills like D, B12, if you were taking things like that, like I should be, maybe if I had them laid out ready to go without opening the container, it's nice. And we have talked about, like with the other fancy pill containers for your purse and such, you could carry earrings and such in them too. Now this, being so nice and large, is going to be able to hold some other larger size pieces of jewelry, keeping it organized, because that's a main thing. You don't want your jewelry to tangle. So if you had some necklaces and like that, get those chains all in here. I think that this large size can come in very handy for other than pill situation, for organization. And don't forget, that helps in your travels as well. I like that a lot. Okay, it was Temu time. We took a couple of pauses to get things that went flying out of my hands back for you to see. So I hope you enjoyed the jewelry, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of talk. And the last item, this is what I got my son for Father's Day. Now, my son is 56 years old. 56 years old. And he remembers when he was just a little kid, him and his papash. He called his grandpa on that side Pop-Pop. Pop-Pop. That was his Pop-Pop. Well, Pop-Pop and him watched a lot of TV together, and you may recognize this program. So I know for nostalgia and loving memories, he's going to get a chuckle out of this. Let's see if you recognize it. Sanford and Son Salvage. Oh yeah, this was one of his very favorite programs to watch with his grandpa. And this one does say Sanford and Son Salvage, secondhand antiques. We buy and sell junk. And of course, they've got to have the wonderful truck from Los Angeles, California, established 1972. And my boy was born in 1967. So yeah, he was 5 and 6 years old, but he remembers with such love watching Sanford and Sons with his grandpa. So I saw this. It's the cotton. It was from local. It was a very, very good price. It was under $5 for the t-shirt. Happy to spend the $2.99 shipping to get a cotton t-shirt. And of course, it came in time, well in time, since Father's Day is in some day of June. But I have it and ready to go for him. Okay, I had fun. I'm so glad that I finally got to show you this jewelry. That was pretty impressive earrings, people. Okay, and more diamond rings and all of that kind of thing. Yes, yes, yes. We'll be styling whether we're shopping like billionaires or shopping like usual. I won't say shopping like a pauper, because if I was a pauper, I wouldn't be shopping. But, we're no longer shopping with the billionaires, but at these prices, man, we're certainly shopping like the rich and not absolutely depleting our purses and wallets and such. All right, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, etc. And I will see you again very soon. And thank you as ever so much for stopping by with me today. Okay? Sending you love. Bye-bye.